Morning. Hey, and just going to give you an update of what we have going today. So I don't remember if you guys remember this past summer, we had some student council from Future Farmers of America come from a different school district, and they just did a pop-in to kind of see a little bit about what our facility is like. The Future Farmers of America, you know, we just assume they're doing cows and sheep and farm. They are actually, their teacher called, I'm trying to clean before they get here, their teacher called and asked if they could come out and do a field trip. So a while ago, a couple months ago before school started, the teacher reached out to me and just said, hey, can we do this? Well, today is the day. It sneaks up on you really fast. So the thing that'll be nice is with the Future Farmers of America, and if any parents are watching, it's so nice because now they are doing more than just farm animals. They're teaching animal care and all sorts of things. They're also teaching the business part of being involved with animals. These kids either learn to do auctions or they learn to do values. So there's a lot involved. So they're going to be here at 9. So today what we're going to do, they'll be here from 9 till 1:30. And I have a curriculum for them. And so our first part that we're going to deal with is we're going to deal with, I am trying to clean at the same time. We're going to be dealing a lot with puppy nutrition. But we're going to first start, I'm actually printing their handouts. And we're going to go over genetics. And I'm going to teach them a little bit about genetics. I'm going to pull some of my dog's genetics testing. And I'm going to have them understand. It's a lot to learn. It'll be a quick little course because we're going to rotate them around. So one of the courses we will be doing will be about genetics. The other course that we will be doing is puppy care, and that will be the basic care of washing and the difference between washing a puppy and washing an adult, what to watch for, how to get the dog relaxed in the bath. And so we'll be doing that. And then the other thing that we will be doing, sorry for no eye contact, I'm trying to clean. The other thing we'll be doing in very last, because there's enough students that we can assign them each to a dog. And we're going to talk to them about the beginning structures of training your dog, how to get your dog familiarized with you so that you can go to the next step of training. And that's how we're going to end the day. So kind of excited about it. I think it's important that people know there's so many misconceptions out there in the world. Yesterday we took videos of the dogs, and they were just playing in the field and running around. And I was looking at the video, and I'm like, wow, they look so great. They look so great back there. And they're just having so much fun, and they're running. And I was checking my messages from Facebook. And I have someone else managing my TikTok, which I'm not a fan of, but it's a necessary evil for marketing. And he was saying, man, there are just some haters out there. I said, I know. And they like to say, you're just a backyard breeder. You're just a backyard breeder. And then I'm like, as opposed to, and so I wanted to do the video and say, backyard breeder, look at my backyard. Because these dogs were running the 5 acres. The puppies were running. The dogs were running. Guess what? Call me what you want. I love my backyard. I love my barn. I love my facility. This is state of the art. So this is what we are trying to do, is to push down these misconceptions. Are there some breeders out there that are not ethical? Yes. Animal care, yes. They're out there. But it doesn't mean that everybody is evil and everybody's the devil. And so I really want these kids to learn, because it is a mean world. Like, people stand behind a screen and they want to be bullies. They see me with a dog and they see the word breeder, and I just get flambasted. It's insane. How people have so much time. I'm sitting down now because this is like a hot button. People have so much time to say, I don't know this person, but I'm going to judge her, and I'm going to say mean things about what she's doing. And the bottom line is this: I want to educate the future children. Because what we need to remember is, what's most important is, what is the care of those parents? How is the breeding structure done? How is the care during pregnancy? How is the care of the puppies and mom? And then how do we socialize and how do we do these different things? It's just not about breeding dogs, having babies, and selling them. It isn't. There has to be an invested, a conscious decision of what you want that life to be like. Yesterday I was very busy. My dogs were running the field. They were having the time of their life, but I felt guilty. I'm like, oh, I gotta go out there and just spend a few minutes with them. I miss them and I want to just spend a few minutes. And you know, you just have to have that urgency to make sure you're always caring for these dogs. So I want to try to dispel the anger that's out there with people who want to be very critical. Because yes, there are dogs in shelters. There are dogs that get dropped off in shelters, 100%. But it's not the breeders that are doing it, okay? It's the animal owners. Dumping off cats, dumping off this. This is too hard. I can't do this. This dog's getting old. This dog is sick. It's not the breeder that does it. It's not the breeder that does it. It's the dog owner. So, there we go. And we're out. So I think it's important that as I'm teaching these kids as they come to understand that yes, things are hard. Whatever you decide to go into, there's always going to be a naysayer and there's always going to be somebody to say, you're wrong, this is it, da-da-da-da-da. Take it with a grain of salt. Check yourself. How are you doing? Do you feel good about what you're doing? Do you feel that your animals love you? Do they respond to you? Are they healthy? And just be confident in who you are. And I've really never said much about it, but there's some bullies out there. And I'm going to tell you right now, Instagram doesn't have as many bullies. They do not. And so this is why I'm always posting on Instagram. I'm always using Instagram because, sorry Facebook, sorry TikTok, you got some bullies on there and they need to be monitored. And they need to find better things with their time. I'm used to it, but my social media person who was starting to manage it, he goes like, wow, you weren't kidding me. And he goes, and what do you do with them? Do you engage? I says, no, we do not engage. We do not engage. I says, as much as I want to engage, and I want to engage, I want to educate. When I first started, I tried to educate. It doesn't matter. They're mad. I should not be breeding dogs. I'm not going to change their mind. I'm not going to change how they vote. I'm not going to change their religion. I'm not going to change that they want to adopt dogs. It's a useless fight. So we don't engage. And he goes, well, what are we going to do? I says, we just block them. We just block them. Just keep blocking them. I'm not going to engage. And they go, yeah, but sometimes if you get a good banter going, it can up your algorithms. Can you believe this? So if I get a banter and I engage, like right now, and we get a banter going back, it draws people to watch it. And it changes my algorithm to more followers. Not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to get followers by bringing in a negative concept of people who are angry, people who are fighting, people who have these serious beliefs. So we just block them. And that's what we do. So this is going to be fun to teach these kids because this is a social media world. But it's also an age group that has had to live in kind of criticism of screen people. And so we're going to cover that a little bit, just a little bit today, about being confident that as long as you know its life and you're honoring its life, and then when that animal is done breeding, and you're done with that dog after a few years or whatever it is, that you also honor its life and things like that. So this will be fun because these are all farmers. These are all kids that are involved in competition. So they'll be here in an hour, and we're going to cover a lot of things. And so I got to get doing my printouts. So we're going to be filming a lot of it. I'll be posting a lot of it. And crazy me, I decided to start Christmas decorating because Jody's going to get a knee replacement. And I thought, if I don't do this now, I'm not going to have time to do it because once she's gone, I'm not going to have time to be in the house. So I'm in a little bit of a mess, but it's okay. I can work on it another day. These kids are going to walk in and go, oh my gosh, somebody threw up Christmas all over the floor. But it's okay. We're just doing it a day at a time. Today we're focusing on the kids coming. We're excited for them to be here. And we will keep you guys posted. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.